I'm from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear?
G'day, folks. Sorry about the half a second delay. I was trying to do three things at once, and as you know, we males are multitasking affected. Welcome to we're starting a new series about tripping around Australia, and we're trying to show you a different place every week. This week, my question is, where the hell are we? First things first. I've got to get this ready. There we go. I've got that ready. First things first. It's well, let's see. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it that we've got on board?
Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. And g'day, Joe. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Daniel, welcome aboard. Nice to have you on board with us today. Nice to see you. It's been a little while. You've been, but with the clocks coming back, we're getting closer into an earlier start for you guys. So there we go. Denise, or evening as it were. Well, it is. It's 8 p.m. here. 5 p.m. Eastern where you're at. You're not guessing correct. It's not Cairns. Joe, it's not Cairns. Joe's gone with the hashtag duck because he's on the duck website, on the duck channel. And what do you know? Hashtag duck has done the, there you go. It's up there. It's dropped his link. Yes. Denise says she's working a D. You use that term loosely. Well, I hope it's a great, safe shift for you, and everybody does as they're told. Daniel is saying he's headed to Germany in 11 days. Daniel, you're beginning to sound like me as far as the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise is. And who's counting? You and me. Denise is saying it's 4 a.m. Central. Okay. No, Jonesy, not Airlie Beach. You might get there eventually. But no, it's not Airlie Beach. But good day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Currently we've got, let me see, 703 subs on the Down Under cruises. We're trying to get the numbers up there, because we actually want to get, this channel kind of like monetized so that we can actually put some more dollars into the HH4C coffers. Hang on, let me just see. I'm trying to get to the... There we go. I'm going to wear these because I have trouble seeing with these. No, Joe, it's not Townsville. You are miles away from Townsville. It's not YouTube. It's the other one. Let me do it this way because that's quicker. No, it's not Townsville. Daniel is saying he still has to make it down under, though. Well, yeah, we got some opportunities Daniel, we've got a cruise coming up on December the 29th, 2026, but we're also planning for a cruise for December 29, so that's 2029, going into January 30. So the cruise will be, so we'll have New Year's Eve in Sydney, and then we will hop a cruise and do either the South Pacific or New Zealand, something like that. So let me see. Currently on the Ducks, we have 990 valid public watch hours. We need a few more. Seriously, we do. Okay. Switching account. Let us look at HH4C. And currently on HH4C, we're sitting on 464 subs. And so we're doing 670 watch hours. So we need a shipload of both. So if you are, just jump into the channel and play any one of our playlists. We would greatly appreciate it. Yeah. Denise is saying HH4C has 464 subs. Yes. We just want another 36 and we'll make the 500. Actually 37, and let's make it perfect. Joe is saying, Daniel, you're welcome anytime. Shaun, Ilana, and myself will welcome you with open arms. That is true. That is so true. Well, we've got the lovely Jen here. G'day, Shaun and the Ducks crew. Welcome aboard, Jen. Jen has been under the weather. Now, my question is, how the hell do you get under the weather? I thought the weather was in the clouds, up in the sky. Now, the question is, everybody should, technically speaking, be under the weather. How do you get below the... I'm confused. I am confused. Seriously. But then that's just me. Okay, so we've got that cruise. We've got another one coming in 2027, March of 27, where all the Australian creators are going to be leaving out of our hometown, Melbourne, sailing to South Australia, sailing via Kangaroo Island, Port Lincoln and Adelaide, and then back to Melbourne. So that's going to be a great trip. It's going to be a 7-day cruise, that one. But having said that, the cruise that we're really looking forward to having is the one in 2029, that is have New Year's Eve in Sydney, and then do the either the South Pacific, taking in Fiji, Vanuatu, New Caledonia, or else we do circumnavigation of New Zealand. That would be awesome. Joe is saying, Shaun, that is going off my experience with you, Ilana, and Nick last year. Mate, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Joe's saying g'day to Jen. And then Daniel is saying he has taken those Viking cruises in Germany, but never been on a big ship. Really want to do this. You got to do it. And if you weren't going away in 11 days and you were still stuck in town, I would have suggested joining us on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. That's going to be this November. So there you go. Jen is saying g'day to Joe and Daniel. G'day, Joe and Daniel. There we go. I'm going to play a promo for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise shortly, but we're certainly looking forward to the amount of fun we're going to have on board the ship. I believe that Ilana has started packing. Well, I'm fully packed, so now that she knows how much I'm taking, she can then go ahead and fill the 13 suitcases that we've got. I just don't know what she takes with her on board that. I tell you what, she's claiming some of it is actually for the cruise. Yeah, right. Okay, I believe you. Thousands wouldn't. But you know what it is? It is what is. Anyway, moving right along. We've also got so the cruise that's coming up next, the one that Joe's really excited about, the one that's down under. Okay, so oops. Joe is saying, Shaun, remind me when we get to Early Beach that I need to go shake the hand of the publican at the Early Beach Hotel, the only pub in Australia that own their own trucks to cart their beer. Okay, I'll tell you that. Jen was saying that she's been on cruise ships but never been on river cruise. Bucket list item. Likewise, us the same. Joe is saying, how are you feeling today, Jen? And Jen is saying that she's still fighting a stomach bug. Thanks for asking. Don't fight it. Just kick it out. There's no point in fighting it. Just kick it out. Joe's saying any time. Jonesy is saying they booked the Carnival Luminosa as well. That's awesome, Jonesy. Really great you did that. Daniel, river cruises are awesome. He did an 8-hour cruise over Europe. 8-hour cruise? Serious? Man, that's awesome. I can tell you, Daniel, there's nothing better than going on a cruise somewhere and just enjoying the service and the ability, especially if you're doing an ocean cruise or even a couple of week cruise, whatever, a few day cruise. You go into your cabin, you unpack, you just chill, and everybody does everything for you. It's awesome. Jen is saying good day to Jonesy. So there you go. All right. So, we're looking forward to the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, but we're also looking forward to the cruise that's happening on the 29th of November, 2026. There are a couple of us Aussies going on that ship. It's the Carnival Luminosa. It leaves this place. Well, all right, I'm giving you the heads up. The welcome to is actually see if you can pick it. You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers, welcoming you to what are we doing on New Year's Eve 2026-27?
Funny you should say that. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Oh, you know what? What could be better than party time, New Year's Eve party time, in the middle of the beautiful Pacific Ocean over the Great Barrier Reef?
We're going on a cruise?
We're going on a cruise.
Whoa! Well, let's have a look. So there you go, folks. That is what our background is. It is the fair city of Brisbane. And I've thrown a couple of you with the fair city of Brisbane because what I've actually done is a shot of the South Bank beach. So that's what it is. Joe is saying, not kidding about the Early Beach Hotel freighting their own beer. Why pay someone else to do it when you can buy 2 trucks and 4 trailers, 2 B double sets, and do it yourself? Do they brew their own or do they just buy somebody else's and do it? 29th of December 2026 to the 4th of January 27. Yes, Joe, are you a little bit excited, mate? Jonesy, it's filling up. My daughter and son-in-law and grandson booked also. She turns 30 just before the cruise, so wanted to come on that cruise also. Woo! The goal of having 10 cabins booked for the group cruise is going to be amazing. Good on you, Jonesy. Thank you so much. So we're going to see Mr. and Mrs. Jonesy and Miss X Jonesy, whatever her surname is now, along with little Bubs. That's going to be absolutely incredible. Woohoo! Joe is saying, sounds like the entire Jones clan are coming then. And Daniel is saying, what is my dream is to take my entire German family on a cruise. Mate, that would be freaking awesome. Get them onto a ocean-bound cruise. That would be great, especially if they're going through the Mediterranean. That would be a nice cruise. Jonesy is going almost the entire family. Yep. And Denise is going Jen Hearts. So good to see you. And hi, Jen from Jonesy. And Denise is saying g'day to Jonesy. G'day to Daniel. Joe is going g'day to Denise. I said hello, Denise, first up. That's awesome. Jonesy is saying g'day to Denise. Denise is saying and Joe. And Joe. Jen is going Denise. I like that. Denise. The rest of them just go Shaun. There you go. Denise is saying, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you very much, Denise. Really appreciate that. And Denise is saying she was hiding on the HH4C chat. Good on you, girl. Thank you for going there as well. Hit the thumbs up on all channels. So we are broadcasting out on HH4C and also the Ducks. Joe is going, sheesh, don't start me. I've got a few things between now and then. Joe, get yourself organized. You're coming on a cruise. Jen's going, sneaky Denise. And Denise is going, sneaky Niecy. And Jen's going, having a giggle at Denise. Daniel is saying, what's your weather like right now down under? We're warming up. It is 8:18 p.m., so 2018, and the weather currently is sitting on 18 degrees C, feels like 15 degrees C, 18, 32, 50, it's about 52 degrees right now, which is quite pleasant considering we've had way less than that. Joe is saying he's got his favorite Coca-Cola, Black Oberg Splash Cola from Bourne, New South Wales. It's its own dedicated bottle cooler. Well, that's cool. And Joe is also saying, Daniel, hang on, it jumped. Daniel, today was bloody hot, meant to rain today. What was your temp, Joe? What did you get? Bourne, New South Wales is meant to be Burke. Yeah, I thought so much. So, Joe, you were up the back of Burke, were you? Denise, a sneaky Niecy sounds like the kind of drink that's sweet and light, then sneaks up on you and bites you on the astronaut. Jen is saying, and it's finally cooling down in northern Illinois. See, you guys got it all wrong. How can it be Illinois? It's and then there's a silent S on the end, right? Illinois, as a Frenchman would say. Welcome to the place called Illinois. Joe was saying that it was 33. Oh, mate, 33 is freaking hot. 33.66. That's like 96. So, yeah, that is a warm day. A warm day. Was 18 yesterday, Big jump over yesterday's temperature. Yeah, the weather's been doing crazy things, not only here but also overseas as well. Jonesy is saying it was 10 degrees and 60-kilometer winds and rain here today. Ooh. Well, you're warming up. I mean, you were colder than that. You were single digits at one point. So you guys are warming up, let me say. So I don't know about you folks, but I'm certainly looking forward to the Ducks cruise. We hope to have a recipient on board for the Ducks cruise. That'll be awesome. Um, mm. But let me talk about this one because I know Jen would be chomping at the bit about this particular cruise because I know this will be the first time we're going to catch up. Jen, Ilana, and I. We're going to catch up and we're going to have an absolute ball.
Someday love will find you. Break those chains and find you. One night will remind you. If he ever hurt you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you. Feels like the first time. It feels like the very first time. It feels like the first time. It feels like the very first time. New morning, new day. Won't you see things my way? New morning, can't you see what your love has done to me? Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. No, no, no. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
Foreign Journey is the ultimate tribute to Foreigner and Journey.
You're as cold as ice.
Bringing you back to all the years of both Foreigner and Journey's career. Rocking the biggest hits and fan favorites with a high energy authenticity of two of the world's most iconic bands. Foreign Journey, one of the most popular tribute acts, rock with an incredible high-energy stage show all night long. A show not to be missed.
Stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. See lights, people. Don't stop believing. See lights, people.
Yeah, what an amazing cruise that's going to be. I had a chance to have a chat with Corrado today, my time, no, actually yesterday. my time, and he's pumped. He has had some surgery, but he's pumped. The band's pumped. Everybody's ready to come on out. So I think we're in for an amazing time, a really amazing time. Jonesy, can you please remind Joe to give you his phone number? Joe, give your phone number to Jonesy. I'll help you out with that. Yep, Joe, do it. Yeah. 52 days, says Jen. Yeah, 52 days. And I tell you what, just cannot wait. Oh, by the way, Joe, I know you're doing race run for future non-cruise holidays as well. But can you give your phone number to Jonesy? Jen's gone with a hashtag duck. And what do you know? Nightbot has come up with Jen's link. Please go and pick on Jen. She's got an amazing show every time she gets on, and if you're lucky enough, you get to see Chef Todd. And I can tell you, Jen and Chef Todd, or you just put on the show. You get on the show as a guest, as a visitor to her show, and you walk off as cargo, because they do cooking events, and man, the way Chef Todd cooks, you just put on weight watching him. I mean, it's fantastic. Joe meant to say holiday. That's cool. Joe is saying he's getting more and more excited every time he looks at just how beautiful the water is in the Whitsundays. It is pristine. Oh, by the way, Joe, you've got to give your phone number to Jonesy. Just thought I'd remind you, mate. And thank you, mate. I'll do it as soon as he goes to bed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just going to keep on reminding you because you said remind you. That's why. So I'm doing it. And you also can't. No, Jen, it's true. You guys have a great show. I love it. Love it to bits. The only problem is I have to always watch it on replay because you always play it when I'm counting the Zs. All right. Suffice it to say, the way the show is going to go on the cruise, on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, we've imported an MC all the way from the UK. There will be an MC there. He's actually quite funny, and he's actually been putting material together. So we've got the MC, and then we've got the band Foreign Journey. I think you guys will have a great time. For those that aren't able to make it to the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, the meetup the night before the cruise is going to be absolutely amazing because there's payback time. I have to do the shoey. And this is the said shoe that I'm going to be taking with to perform said shoey. I will be consuming through the shoey. So there you go. It's going to be absolutely incredible. As well as that, at the meetup, there will be there'll be an award. And then it's the Gary Krebs Award. So for those that are going, they will know that they'll be there. They'll know. So that's going to be cool. And what else am I going to say? There will be another award for the Papamozo Award. That'll be held also on board the cruise, actually. So we'll see how that goes. Yes, Jen. An MC, real classy move. Oh, and Joe is saying, Jen, we truly appreciate you. You are one of the most amazing people we know. For that, I talk for everyone when I say thank you. And absolutely, Joe, your words are 100%. Is that Pete from It's a Cruise Life? No, it's not, I'm afraid, Joe. Nice try, though. Jen is saying, thank you so much, Joe. Yeah, it's true. 51 days till the meetup, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Joe is saying, you're most welcome. Your friendship means the world to me and all the people who are friends with you. That's true. We are not friends, we are family. So anybody who gets involved with HH4C or the Ducks, whether you like it or not, you become family members. You don't have a choice in the matter. Family members do squabble from time to time. The benefit to that is family members can make up. And so I can quite honestly say I do not have one person out there that I have never made up with. So there you go. Oh, now Jen starts singing the song, We Are Family. All my brothers, sisters, and whatever, and me. Joe is saying he's being a wordsmith here and he's liking it. Mate, you are good at words when you think about it and not use ChatGPT. I mean, when you write it yourself. Nightbot stepped up here and said, welcome to Fun with the Down Under Cruisers. Please support our channel so that we can support Helping Hands for Cruising. I can tell you, folks, that every dollar that we get goes straight back into HH4C, and it puts smiles on people's faces. You watch. Joe is saying, Jen, that song is now in his head as an earworm. Good. Suffer. The only way to stop suffering, Joe, is to give Jonesy your phone number. You're welcome, Joe. I agree with that, Jen. You're welcome. Yes. So, how does helping giving a donation on the Ducks or on HH4C help? Well, what it does is it puts together the coffers. Every time we put somebody on a ship, it costs us in the vicinity of $5,000. That includes the cruise, it includes their accommodation, their travel to and from. So it becomes rather a substantial amount. Joe, most of my writing comes from the heart, not the head or ChatGPT, and I truly mean everything I write. Listen, folks, if you knew Joe speaks the way he writes. So, and don't take this the wrong way, Joe. Joe doesn't think. Joe uses his heart. And sometimes the most incredible words come out, and sometimes the most incredible words come out. But we know that it's all meant in love, and we know that Joe is absolutely adorable. Let me tell you, if ever you had a question about any motor vehicle, truck, bus, car, just ask Joe. He knows everything. He gets it. Nightbot is saying, drop your link. Please type #duck in the chat if you're on the Down Under Cruises. If you're on HH4C, #HH4C, all lowercase. Jen is saying she loves ChatGPT for brainstorming. Well, sometimes I find that ChatGPT has more of a brain than I do. Oh man, damn! Now I'm feeling emotional. Thanks, mate. No, mate, I'm being truthful. I know everything you say is coming from the heart, and everything you do comes from the heart, and it's great to see. But if you are becoming an emotional wreck, I'll give you my hanky. Oh, no. I've got to see you before I can give it to you. There we go. All right. So what else is there? Joe is saying, if you want to know what car to buy, ask me. I don't beat about the bush. I'll tell you how it is. You know what I'm noticing today? We've got an even spread between Aussies and Americans, North Americans, which is great because by having the even spread, it's good. Now, by the way, Joe, I don't know if you're multitasking, but we are actually competing with Deb and Matt right now. So there you go. I don't think they remembered to change their clocks. Unless they're keeping it this time for the Americans, which I don't know, seriously. The Americans can We'll keep their Friday night for them. But Tuesday and Wednesday are Australian time, so let's get that done. Let's have our shows those times. The only downside, excuse me, I had to sneeze. The only downside to daylight saving right now is all the clock changes, because I know the US are going to go into a clock change in November. The only thing between them and us is I don't get to do shows with Jimmy together. So we'll have to see how that goes. Joe, he went over and said hello to Deb and Matt before we started. Deb ended up having her phone add an hour to it. There we go. So there we go. It wasn't, Jen, I'm with you there, girl. I hate daylight saving, let me tell you. I hate it with a passion. Joe loves it. I hate it. And the reason why I hate it is my body struggles to change the time. Ilana knows when I'm done, and I get done quite often. So does Shaun. Jen, I kind of love it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Joe does kind of love it, and I don't know why. Because I look at it this way: it's at the wrong time of the year anyway. We want to have daylight at the end of the day, right? So that would be the best. My logic tells me that would be the best time to have it is in the winter time. But yeah, we already have so much sunshine now anyway. Why change the freaking clocks? Jonesy hates it as well. Yep. Joe is saying the worst part is that he has to start work in the bloody dark. And there you go, right? But it's temporary, because as we go through, it'll get lighter, and then we hit our summer solstice, and then we'll start cooling down again. Jonesy, the best thing is when we cruise, Queensland has Australian Eastern Standard Time. Actually, Queensland doesn't. Queensland is the only state that does not, and I don't know about Northern Territory, but Queensland does not go into, of the eastern states, Queensland does not go into daylight saving. They have standard time. And that's awesome. But I'll tell you what, I would hate to be living on the border of Queensland and New South Wales, because there was a time when Coolangatta and Twin Towns, which are the two sharing cities of that border location, there was a time when they had to change their clocks each by half an hour. So Coolangatta advanced by half an hour, and Twin Towns dropped back by half an hour, so they could be on the same time zone. Now, the interesting thing here is, if you look at Coolangatta Airport, the terminal is in Queensland. By the time the plane takes off, you've gone into New South Wales. It's right on the border. Isn't that incredible? Joe is saying AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time, not Australian Eastern Summertime. Australian Eastern Summertime is US Southerners. All right. Thank you, Joe. You fixed me up. Jonesy saying, yes, I have friends who live on the border. I'm wondering, are they still changing it by half an hour? Either way, Jonesy. Because I can tell you, it must be hellishingly confusing when you're doing a meeting. I will meet you at 10 p.m. Is that Queensland time or New South Wales time? It's Gold Coast time. No, they don't. So each side has a different time schedule. So what happens if you go to the Twin Towns Hotel, Twin Towns Club, and they're having a show on? So they say the show starts at 11 o'clock. You arrive at 11 o'clock and it's done. Whoa, that would be, oh, geez, that would be a real pain in the rear end. They just adapt. Joe is saying he's going to head off, talk to us on Saturday. Mate, say good day to Deb and Matt. And if you're heading the hay, good night, sleep well. I have a 6:30 a.m. start tomorrow, so I better get myself done after the show, straight into bed. Jonesy says they just adapt. By the way, Joe, can you give Jonesy your phone number? See, I had to remember. Jonesy, can you get your Joe's phone number, or can you pass yours to him? See, the things I do for love. Or both of you can drop it in the chat you have with me, and I'll pass it on to each other. Seriously, the things I do for love. Anyway, like walking in the rain and the snow, and there's no place to go, and a feeling like a part of you is... Okay, shut up, Shaun. Get on with the show. All right, so we're going to have the meetup the day before the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. There are going to be some amazing activities going on. By the way, when we get into November, I believe there's a silent auction. So if there is a silent auction, Jen would be the expert on that one, and I'm still waiting for Jen to tell me what's in the silent auction. We know that HH4C needs that to be a successful activity, because we certainly need to get some things for Gabby and get her on the cruise. We've got everything organised for Dan for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, so that's going to be amazing. And there's another U.S. cruise being looked at for 2028, which is going to be amazing as well. Nightbot is asking you to drop your links by doing a hashtag duck. And when you do that, hashtag DUC, that will get everybody up and running and joining and part of the program. So there you go. All right. So now one of the other things that we need to look at for the Rock and Roll Tribute is flights. Now, as I started to say earlier on, Ilana's already got my Ziploc bag packed. Once we've got the Ziploc bag organized, then she'll start to pack her stuff. I can tell you, all those going on the Rock and Roll Tribute, but just be careful. Like I said, she's got 325 million bags she's bringing along, and God, you know what? I don't even know where we're going to put it. As well as that, the amount of money I'm going to have to spend on excess baggage is just incredible. Anyway, so we'll be bringing all the bags, and I'll have my Ziploc bag. Inside my Ziploc bag, I have 2 pairs of budgie smugglers and a pair of goggles. Ilana wanted to put a see-through bikini in there, and I told her, no, it's my bag. You can cry if you want to. Shut up, Shaun. Okay, let's move on. Having said that, folks, we're certainly looking forward to meeting up with people like Jen, like Ryan, like Kenny. Kenny's going to be there. Marjorie's going to be there. Billy, the fake captain. Danny, the real captain. We're looking forward to meeting up with Bruce and Cindy. Certainly going to have a lot of fun with them. And Ross and Donna will be on board that cruise as well. So there's a whole host of people that we really want to catch up with, give them a big hug, as well as the band. So, yeah, we're having fun. I definitely want to catch up with the MC as well. Really nice guy. All right, so moving right along. So let me just show you the cruise that Gabby's going on, because this is going to be amazing. I know Denise is going to go on that one, as well as the lovely Jen is on that cruise as well. Have a look at this. we've been to two of the locations, the A and the B, but not the C.
The ABCs and U Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire, with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
Yes, that's going to be an incredible one. I think Gabby's going to have a whole lot of fun. I know that for a fact. She's going to have a whole lot of fun. All right, so let's go. Welcome to, as I said before, we're in the town of Brisbane. Actually, Brisbane is a city. It's our 3rd largest city. Brisbane also has claim to fame that it is our 2nd cruising terminal right now. The biggest being Sydney and then Brisbane. So Brisbane is also the home port to the Carnival Luminosa and also the Carnival Encounter. The Carnival Adventure and Splendor are both based in Sydney. Most ships will pop into Sydney because Sydney has the bridge and the Opera House. Brisbane, the terminal that we're going out of, the terminal is purpose-built. So it is brand new. It was open all of 2 weeks just before the pandemic started. What I'm suggesting, folks, is have a look at Brisbane. There are some great activities around there. One of the activities we will be doing before the cruise is going down to Australia Zoo. If we get enough opportunity, we might even get into the Gold Coast and show people around the theme parks. To be honest, one theme park is no different to another. But at the end of the day, it'll be an opportunity to have a look. So the Gold Coast is a worldwide known holiday area. So we'll see how much time we've got beforehand in order to make those decisions. But definitely we want to go down to Australia Zoo. We have one American definitely coming down, one possibly coming down as well. We have the rest of the cruises that are all done. So the rest of the people coming all on board are all Aussies. So we're just going to have the most amazing time. Jonesy says that Brisbane River ferries are just 50 cents for a river trip. So we can also get in there some ferry trips across the Brisbane River, just, even hopping place to place to place to place. It's going to be an amazing cruise. Let me see if I can't move that out the way because, maybe I can. So that picture and that picture are all on the river. I think that picture shows you all of Brisbane with the river, and so does that one. But I haven't been able to get a picture of that's a koala. Sorry, that's koala at Australia Zoo, and there is also a place called Lone Pine which has the koala park. So we'll see whether or not we can actually get there. Other than that, the cruise terminal is a little bit of a distance away, so we'll see if we can organise some tripping time to actually get there. Nick is saying his father is making really good progress. They're already talking about discharging him to a skilled nursing facility. That is awesome, mate. That is great news and welcome aboard. Nick is saying Brizzy, and yeah, the only reason why you're saying Brizzy is because you heard me say it. Joe could not get it, and Joe knows his stuff. The Wheel of Brisbane is fun. Yeah, you've also been there too. I know that, Nick. You've also been there. Australia Zoo, love the place. Yep. We're definitely looking forward to having an amazing time there. The area behind me is the South Bank Beach. What they did was they built an area just a little bit off the south bank of the Brisbane River, and they turned it into a beach. People go there over the weekends to sun themselves as if they're on a beach. Brisbane is a little bit inland, and so the river is the main access to and from the ocean. But it also has access to the Gold Coast where there's a beach and all that sort of stuff. Brisbane also has its own beaches as well, but most of the access comes in through the river. So we're going to certainly look forward to it. It's going to be huge fun. Jen, Australia's on her bucket list. Jen, just wait until the 2030. That's going to be an amazing cruise. We'll definitely ensure that one is amazing. The ferry stops right there. Stops right where, Jonesy? At the cruise port? Does it stop at the cruise port? Nick is saying, yeah, that was my first airport in your country, laid over for 2 nights to go to Australia Zoo before he flew all the way from there to Darwin. Yeah, Brisbane to Darwin's not that far. Brisbane to Melbourne is much further. That's good news, Nick, from Jonesy about Nick's dad. Wheel. Yeah, you're talking about the Brisbane Wheel. Yeah, that's going to be one of our events. Thanks, Nick. He's saying to Jonesy. Yeah, so we're certainly looking forward to having an amazing time there too. All the sites, you get to see all the Aussie animals. All the natural animals, not the human animals, because, no. At any rate, we're going to have an absolute ball. It's going to be a great deal of fun. And, the cruise itself will be amazing. Oh, Shaun! Thank you. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Thank you, Mr. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. We're talking about Wednesdays is going to be, or Hump Day is going to be our day where we go traveling around Australia. And right now we're talking about Brisbane. There we go. There's Brisbane in the background. It's got some nice high sky rises, but it is our third largest city in Melbourne, third largest city in Australia. The first being Sydney, the second being Melbourne, and then the third Brisbane. So there we go. What more can I say, folks? It's just going to be amazing. Ooh, Brizzy. Yep, Brisbane. Good old Brizzy. You got to come down and check us out. We've got a couple of people coming for 2026. So November the 29th, 2026 is when we're sailing out of Brizzy. Heading up to Airlie Beach, Cairns, and we're going to be having New Year's Eve heading into Cairns, and then we're going to be going over Willis Island back into Brizzy. So there you go. Scott is saying we have time changed. Have we time changed yet between Oz and the USA? Yes, we have. This last weekend we did go forward 1 hour, which means that we're an hour early for you guys. When you guys go in November, you will be 2 hours changed. So we will be going, it'll be 8 p.m. here, will be 4 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Central. So the good news is Denise does not have to go to bed. So there you go. Anyway, Denise is going, Scott! And Scott is saying, I don't want to check you out down under. I'll leave that to Ilana. Scott, you got to come and check us out down under. Both of us. Down under. Yep. Scott, oh man, we lose you on Cup of Joe Live now. Yeah, unfortunately. Now, so I'll actually introduce you guys in, because in exactly 5 minutes, Jimmy will be coming up with Cup of Joe Live. So there you go. I might be able to sneak in a bit, but having said that, you guys just have some fun. Denise, there we go. And yeah. So there you go. We will miss you. Sorry about that, Scott. But you know what the good news is, mate, you don't sleep anyway, so you can come and catch us anytime you like. And I may even have you up one early morning, when it's like 2 a.m. or something. According to Ross, you actually do get to sleep, but I find it hard to believe, because you're the hardest working man in YouTube. Loving Lies of Truth, it's 2:50 a.m. here. There you go. And so you're right. There you go. That's what happens when you're in Scottsdale, your own town in Arizona. What's Pacific time now? Is Scottsdale Pacific, or is it Mountain time? I don't know. I'm confused. Scott, thank you, Shaun, for the kind words. No, mate, it's not hard to do. I have some amazing people around me right now. Through HH4C, Jen, Crystal, Scott, Joe, Jonesy, a whole host of people. In fact, all of you out there who are listening into the show diligently, you're all amazing people, and so I really appreciate you all. What deck have you booked on the Carnival Luminosa? Now I've got to go and look that up, Jonesy. I'll tell you, I will let you know next session, because then that way I will have looked it up. Scott is going Pacific for now, and in a month will be in a month you'll be Mountain time. Okay, so you guys don't change your time. Arizona doesn't change. Scott's going rock stars. Yep. Jonesy, hey mate. There you go. Scott said g'day. All right, with that in mind, let me give people like Scott and so forth an opportunity to get into Jimmy's show. Oh, there you go, Jonesy. Scott. Arizona does not change the clock. Okay, that's cool. Jen. Scott. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some time to get across to a Cup of Joe Live with Jimmy. With that in mind, folks, I want to thank you all for popping in. Those of you from across the pond, thank you for coming in super early. Next time it'll be super, super early. There you go. So with that in mind, folks, I wish you all a pleasant evening, and we shall catch up with you on Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, for those across the pond. For the Aussies, we'll be up on at 1 p.m. on Saturday Arvo. So have a great day, folks. Have a great night for those this side of the pond, and we'll catch up with you on Friday, Saturday. Take it easy. Have fun. Bye now.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea.